Welcome to News Across Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy and the U.S. men's national team. My name's Eddie, and today we are a little short staffed. With me is Chewy,
What up? What up?
and that's it. So we'll see how long this goes. This might be longer, might be shorter, might be better, might be worse. I don't know. We'll figure it out. A few things to get to. I was able to attend a practice yesterday, which was Tuesday. Yes, it's Wednesday today. Yeah, Tuesday. Uh, Injury update, possible lineup changes. We're gonna look at Houston for a minute and some another team playing on Sunday. Not the not the Chargers. Another football team. So we're actually gonna start off with the question. We only have a couple this time. Let me see. Uh, First off, we have on Instagram we had Big and Bass. He actually had two questions. He asked us one, how the team look in practice. So I'll get to that in a second. And then second, he asked, uh, "Is it time to change who takes the corner kicks?" In my opinion, Drini has been uh, trash at it since Vancouver. Well, I wasn't at this game. I saw some of the replay. I saw the extended highlights. Maybe Chewy has a better opinion on Alessandrini.
Just his overall crossing the ball, man, was just pretty bad. Um, his his corners were on the bottom. He couldn't cross them up top. You could see Slatan being very frustrated with that. It was it was not his match. It was just not his game. He probably it would have been better to sit him out for this one, but it was what it was. But yeah, his corners, his passing was just fairly bad.
Ooh, okay, so Chewy. I'm gonna say Chewy agrees. Then maybe somebody else, maybe a Jonah should be hitting these corners.
Mm, possibly.
And another question from Daniel Ortiz 19. He wants predictions, which we'll actually get to that at the end. Trust me, we will cover those. I'll actually put these down here. Make sure I get these two. And I came up I came up with Aaron's nickname. I didn't even know we were working on it because Aaron was on the show the other day and he has more of a I guess it's a question because he put a question mark at the end. I'm gonna call him so his nickname is Unpopular Aaron. He says Junie out. What?
Huh? He
What's
played
wrong
like
with you?
he played like 2 minutes, man.
Right. What did you possibly see to
Did you even
to
say that?
yeah? That's unpopular Aaron for you guys. Might not ever have him on here again, unless we're all drunk again and fuck it. you know, stranger things have happened at the News Across the Galaxy Studios. Things we can't mention. Yeah. So like I said, we just had a couple of questions. Those two we'll get back around to. We'll actually get back around to Big and Bass right now. I asked how did training look? How did the team look in training? So like I said, I was able to attend the training yesterday, and it was a very light training. I don't know if they weren't trying to show much to the fans, which I doubt because they haven't really done that to us fans. I feel if anything, they showed more this year than in years past. Um, yeah, I think it's just more of like tired legs, or they don't want to tire them out.
Oh,
Uh,
again on Monday they were off because most of the players were putting stuff up on their socials that day off. You know, they went out with their girls, with their wives, you know, with their families. So that was pretty cool. This, you know, they probably really don't want to tire them out for Friday since it's gonna be it's gonna be a rough 2 weeks.
Shit, it's gonna be a rough next month. As soon as it's gonna get pretty serious right after the Minnesota game. So yeah, I mean it could be that. I mean they have their strategy in play. What they did a lot is that they played like short passes. They didn't run a scrimmage. They did some warm ups, which actually they didn't let us in for the first portion of the training, which was like the warm ups, which is really weird because usually they're on the other side of the field and it doesn't really matter. And yeah, so the warm ups didn't let us in, and they did some like guy in the middle, keep away type thing. And that's pretty funny because, well, I was later confirmed that Gustavo was the guy that got involved. So that's pretty tight. Even when he lost the ball, he got in the middle and was there chasing.
Hmm.
And after that, yeah, they did something like some short passing drills and some one touch passing drills, and they did that for most of the practice, and then they basically just started stretching out. And Zlatan actually left, not injured, nothing, not to worry anybody. He left without doing the stretching. I guess maybe he's just trying to avoid fans, or maybe he had other things to do. But yeah, Zlatan left as soon as the training was over and skipped the stretching and the orange slices and Capri Suns. But um, one thing to note that Rolf Felcher was not at the practice, not there. Giancarlo Gonzalez was there. He has a pretty good first touch. He's a big guy. He's like pretty tall, pretty lanky. He's not like like a polenta type. The polenta's all stocky and tall. This guy's more lanky, and I think it makes him look a little taller. But he has a pretty good first touch. Once again, since they didn't do a scrimmage, I really didn't get to see his defending. But yeah, the touch is there. Look pretty good for a defender and a big guy. Let's see anything else noted in practice. Alessandrini in practice. The man was fired up. That shit was pretty funny. So these one touch drills were like I guess they had to make their way from one end to the field to the other, without letting the other team capture the ball, and and then have a one time finish at the end. And Alessandrini was screaming the whole time, like not even when the ball was coming to me, he was like just like trying to like direct and yell at his team. So it was pretty funny. But he seemed fired up, but in a good way, in a good way. And let me see anything else in practice. I think that's about it as far as practice goes. The only two people that came to say what's up, or three people I should say, was Jonah and Alessandrini and Polenta. It was pretty fun. It was pretty funny though, because Jonah came first, and then Polenta was like to his right, like going towards the exit, and he's like, "Hey, es mi amigo, es mi cuate Diego. Like, Diego, bien, güey." He came. He was like,
What
yeah,
the hell?
yeah,
Calling
yeah.
him
So they're
boss and
getting,
everything.
yeah, yeah. So it's pretty funny. And then while they were signing autographs, and they were like, as they were signing autographs, fucking Jonah was yelling, "Diego, ¿dónde andas, güey?" Yeah, so it was pretty funny, dude. So at least you see them getting along.
That's good. Good
Yeah,
chemistry is always what we're looking for, making sure that they're good inside.
yeah. No, no, it's cool. And then I mean, besides the yelling when Lasadini was signing the autographs, he looked to be in a better mood than other days. I mean, we've been to practices and they didn't usually like I
He's usually the
couple and I'm
first one to leave.
yeah.
He gets out of there real quick. He doesn't want people really asking him much.
Yeah, he does his obligated amount of autographs and he just takes off.
Hmm.
Which I must add, I don't even think I was supposed to be there and I lucked out.
That's cool though.
But yeah. So let's see. Any practice notes? Any questions you want to ask me about the practice, Chewy?
From what you're saying, I mean, it feels like it was a more of a PR practice or PR move. You know, just light practice, just have some fans there. Uh, it was cool, I guess, that some players actually went to talk to the fans, but from the look of it, it wasn't really meant for that.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. It was probably like an indoor day or something, or like a film day, or I don't know. It might have been, but I have reasons to believe, which once after I talk about Houston, why they did those certain drills, and maybe it wasn't totally a PR move because I mean that's you don't want to waste a day either.
True, but I mean, you have it, there's a lot of time. How long do you know was it the training was for, or how long do you
No,
know for sure they were out there?
it felt like the regular. What did I say? 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours.
So I mean, I don't know this. I don't know if you would know this, but I'm still gonna ask it. How long? is their day? Like, is how long is their training? I don't know if Galaxy has ever put it out there. You know, how long do they train? How long do they go to the trainers for? How long do they spend certain time, you know, of their day, of their work day, in just practice training or
Hmm.
drills, or anything outside or even indoor, but just that type of training.
Yeah, I don't think they really put that out there. The one thing they do is like everyone knows it is like typically 2 hours because there's always people waiting outside or after or before the practice. So fans are aware of like the actual training, how long it is. I assume all that film and all that shit is before,
Right,
like
right.
early in the
Like,
morning.
cause I don't even know what their typical day is, huh? Like, they don't work an 8 hour day. Huh? They work
Nah,
six probably.
they got a bit of a better life than we do.
Well, kinda, cause you could also put it that sometimes they work 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So even on game day, you still have to be. Your mind has to be somewhere. You can't just go out watch a movie before the game. People are gonna bombard you or something like that. It's weird. Like, it would be cool if we could ever talk to one of the players just to see how a typical day is for them. Like, overall, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what happens when they don't do what's it called backstage galaxy anymore. See, we have no idea.
True. I'll
That's,
go with my friend Zubat. We'll see what's up.
yeah, hit him up. Subak, what's up, man? Remember us when he makes it big?
For real.
See, here we go. All right, cool. So, yeah, I mean that pretty much does it for the practice. Nothing special. Nothing. We didn't know. I mean, we obviously assumed Rolf Felcher was going to be out. I mean, once again I wasn't there. And the replays didn't show the injury when he went out. So, from what I heard, the reaction was not good.
It was pretty bad, man. I'm not gonna lie. Um, he kind of just fell. There was no exact. You couldn't see why. Like, he didn't hit anybody. Nothing happened for you to even try to figure out what was wrong with him. He just fell to the ground. He was there for quite a while. Um, the people with that, stiff stretcher ran to the field. So that's when you know it's not a good thing. When they call those, the kids in the middle.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's good.
because it's not the Red Cross. It's not paramedics. It's just the kid. What they look like teens, that are
Yeah,
there that run with that stretcher to get people off the field. That
did
that was not a
did
good feeling.
did they try el spray?
El spray. No, well, the good thing was that before they even got to him, he was able to get up. So
Okay,
they got back. He was able to walk it off by himself. He was able to get out, and he didn't even go 100% to the locker room, because once we won and once the game ended, he was actually walking with his kid. I believe that's his kid.
he has a kid.
I
Does
believe
he?
so. Or he has a small child that he's put
Someone's
on
kid.
his. Well, he's put that same kid on his Instagram posts and stuff. So
Oh,
I'm
you're
guessing
the
that's his child.
you're the social media expert. You're the TMZ, the Galaxy. Chewy Z, Chew MZ. Whatever. We'll figure that out later.
But
Uh,
social media,
it,
it
it
works for
wasn't
us
his.
sometimes.
It wasn't his pectorals again.
No, what was I believe they already posted it out. What was wrong with him, right?
I think it's growing.
Yeah,
If I'm not
it was a
mistaken.
groin injury. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, those can linger for a little bit, but I mean, if it's a growing muscle, I feel like fully healed. Worst case scenario, I say 4 weeks, maybe. Who knows? But
We'll see. I
I
mean,
hope.
I like him in the field. Hopefully he's one of those that wants to stay playing and is out probably 2 weeks and then kind of starts
Yeah,
coming back in.
yeah. Let's hope so, because we'll get to what our lineups could be, and there's a bit of a fallout in that position. So yeah, we kind of need the man in a hurry.
Yeah, what is he? No, he's
R-
not a center back,
Right,
right?
he's
He's
a
a
right
right
back.
back. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, I remember the guy that came in for him was 17-year-old Julian Araujo, and I mean the kid. I'm sure he has a bright future, but this is big boy time right now.
Yeah, he's still learning. He didn't play bad, but he still needs time.
I
Still
mean,
needs time.
from what I saw, it was just that he was young. He made some of the wrong decisions. He wanted to do a little too much. I didn't see nothing like, oh my god, this kid is horrible. Nothing
Yeah,
like
like
that. Is
because of him, now we're gonna lose the game. You
nah,
know, not
no.
like that, but enough to where you know why he doesn't start.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but those things will come. I mean, if Schelotto believes in him, I at this point I trust in Schelotto.
Um, do you think Araujo starts this next game?
You want to do that now, or do you want to do that after the talk a little bit about Houston?
Let's talk a little bit about Houston then.
All right, fuck it. Let's talk a little about Houston. Houston is hot and it's in Texas and it sucks. Enough. So Houston, interesting team. Think it might be a team you should be watching out for a little bit. They are undefeated. They're coming in with a record of 4-0-1. Now, I was looking back and did a little bit of homework on Houston. So, out of those 5 games, 4 of them were at home. 4 of those games were at home,
Yep.
and their opponents. I mean, so let me go through their opponents real quick. They started with Salt Lake, which actually they tied. They played against Montreal, Vancouver, Colorado's a team that they beat away. I mean, fucking Colorado. And last they played against San Jose. I mean, come on, San Jose, the team on the verge of being back-to-back wooden spoon winners. So I was watching their extended highlights. Try to get a little more feel for Houston. Interesting. It's gonna be interesting because this is kind of a team that kind of sits back a little bit, but likes to counter and can put together some pretty quick 1-2s, and they have some dangerous guys. I mean, they have people like that are coming back, like Manotas, Ellis, and what's the other guy's name? Memo, I think Memo Rodriguez, or something like that. So they've got some dangerous players. The only problem here, the only thing that I'm not worried about is that whole fact that they sit back. San Jose actually had some chances against Houston. They looked at it like they possessed the ball more when watching these highlights, and even weird. It sounds weird, but even though Houston looked like the more dangerous team, they just let San Jose play. They let San Jose play. San Jose actually created some chances. They actually scored on them because the final score was 2-1. Uh, Freaking Houston's dangerous plays came just like I said: sit back, steal the ball, and counter. And it was mostly Ellis,
Yeah,
which
his speed um can be a little dangerous, and that's where you have to be kind of careful.
yeah, yeah. But we have people that like Antuna that could just disrupt them with speed. We have people like Shelvick is not exactly slow either.
Right. No, Shelvick. Um, the thing is with Shelvick, I don't know, man. I feel that if he senses that the other player, like, I don't want to say that it's better than him, but that potentially could beat him, I think he makes the bad mistakes, and that's gonna be a problem.
Nah, Shelvick's have, in my opinion, he had one bad game. That's not exactly what I'm worried about. I'm worried about more on the right side. I mean, maybe Houston switches Ellis on that side, and once again, like in these highlights, dude, it was all on Ellis's side. Not much
Yeah.
went through the other side. Uh, but they have like I said, they have some dangerous firepower. That game, reading that guy, Minor Figueroa, freaking took a blast from outside.
Yeah,
It hit
man, that
the
was don't a Galaxy cannot let him be by himself if he gets up that far. He's a defender, isn't he?
Minor?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he is a defender.
Yeah. That's how like I thought he was a defender. I'm like, why is he all the way up there? And the fact that he's shooting is
That he can, yeah, they can
yeah,
take a shot like that.
like we can't let him be for starters all the way up there with the ball and the ability to shoot. Hell no. He can make some damage. And then nothing against Bingham, but Bingham doesn't really get challenged, so one of them is gonna go through. One
Big
of them
difference
is gonna go
though.
through. Yeah,
Big difference though. We don't give teams that much space. And
exactly. Yeah.
then
So hopefully we stay like that.
and Polenta's gonna score one from far instead. Watch.
Oh,
See here.
dude.
But yeah, I mean, continuing on this game. I mean, San Jose, like San Jose is a pretty bad team. I mean, we could all agree on that. And even after Houston scored, as a matter of fact, Houston missed the penalty, so this game could have been even worse. Uh,
Yeah,
after
Manotas, qué way.
I know he should have let it go too because he hit the pole.
Mhm.
Uh, after they scored, San Jose responded pretty quick, dude. The next few plays, they were attacking. Like they were on them, dude. Like once again, Houston even sat deeper. So it's a team. Even if they go up, they don't seem too comfortable when they're winning. And well, not unfortunately, because I don't give a shit about San Jose. They took they took the lead. Uh, wait, did they take
No,
the
they
2-0 lead?
no they didn't.
They
San
tied.
Jose. Oh,
No,
I
no,
thought you meant San Jose took the lead. I'm like, wait, no.
no. Houston. They double the lead? No, or did they tie it? Oh no, no. I'm sorry,
Houston.
sorry. They tied. No, they did tie it. Shit. I lost myself here. I know I had it written down here, and I literally just watched it. That's the funny part.
Okay, so yes, Houston scored. Ellie scored,
Mhm.
and then probably 4 or 5 minutes after, San Jose scored, and then literally like 2 3 minutes after, Houston scored
Right.
again. So
Yeah, yeah.
it was a
Elliot.
very quick, like 10 minutes, when everything happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all. And then with uh with San Jose's goals, which what I wanted to get to. Dude, they gave that dude a lot of spaces to shoot. So you give that chance to us, chances are that Corona could finally get his, or you never know. Jonah could pull it out from out there, or like we said, maybe Polenta shows up and shows him up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're basically going on the matchup of what's his name, Ellis, and you know against almost Polenta and Skelvic. So that's gonna be I think that's gonna be very very tough for him to do, to get against those two. But Manotas, if he plays that, I know he plays mid ish, but if he starts playing a little bit more to his left, I think they're gonna catch us on Araujo. So I don't know.
Ooh, should we jump a little ahead, huh? Saying Araujo's gonna start.
I you know who man, for now I think that's the most obvious one for pretty much everybody.
Okay.
But I mean, there's still arguments to be made as to who else you start.
All right. Well, let me wrap this Houston stuff up real quick because actually I'm running short on time as well. So, uh, dude, for them it's a lot of 1-2s, a lot of counter, and then the was like Manotas and what's his name Ellis get together a lot for quick 1-2s. They actually even had another chance where they hit the bar near the end. They hit the crossbar. Same type of plays. Now here's the crazy part about Houston and why I say it's kind of interesting and the way they sit back. So they were outpossessed by San Jose, 60 to 39%. That's a lot. That's like you literally had let this team have the ball. I know that doesn't always speak the truth, but that's yeah. And then looking back against the game against Colorado, also outpossessed, 53 to 46. Uh, Vancouver they actually outpossessed. Montreal. They were outpossessed by Montreal. They outpossessed Salt Lake. So only two of those games they outpossessed their opponent. Now against like the Galaxy, which we have Los Tres or Los Tres Angeles. How Brian switched it up on me, asshole. Uh, Los Tres Angeles, dude, you can't let the Galaxy possess. You know what we're gonna do to that team if they just let us possess?
Yeah, just keep shots on shots on shots.
Yeah, they're in for a rude awakening. So this is kind of interesting because this is a team that's gonna let us possess the ball, which I don't think we've played a team like that yet. And that's why I go back to the practice and why they were doing that short training because they know they're gonna have a lot of the ball. They know they're gonna move the ball quick, and since they sit back and then in that drill, I was telling you they were doing one touch shots as well, so they know their opportunities can be short and quick. So I think that's gonna be the game plan. Just a, we're just gonna move the ball one side of the field to the other, one side of the field to the other, one side of the field to the other, and hopefully get a chance or a good look or two, and hopefully put them away. Uh, if we want to start getting into the way the Galaxy are going to line up, I wouldn't be surprised. I guess if Araujo starts, but I don't see it. I see either you start that tandem of Giancarlo and Polenta, or Giancarlo. I'm sorry. You
We
either
can't
start that.
start Giancarlo yet.
I
You
think it's
can't
all
play
good.
him yet.
No, I think it's all good already. I'm pretty sure it's all good already.
Okay.
And I should have confirmed that, but I'm pretty sure I have my reasons why. So,
Okay.
damn it,
Just
Chewy.
everything I've seen today is saying that Giancarlo might be out because of paperwork not being finalized.
Okay.
So that is my reasoning for why
Okay.
he can't. But
Okay.
yeah,
So if he's not there, then Araujo for sure has to start. I don't think there's much of a choice. If not, either I think we either start that tandem of Polenta and Giancarlo, and I would play Steris. All right, just because the way Steris has been playing, and he's going to be more calm on the ball, and the way this game is going to go, I think Steris is more fitting. Where Araujo is going to, he's a younger guy and he wants to run at people, and I don't think it's that kind of game.
well, I guess I mean the only thing else I see is moving Steris to that position and bringing in Romney.
I don't think Romney's ever played right back. I know he's played left back, but
Romney's
dude,
versatile, man. He's a little Swiss Army that they can use in the back.
yeah, oh yeah, no, without a doubt, I definitely if GBS is down, I'm down. Once again, I have all my trust in GBS. So if GBS is down to start Romney all right, I'm all for it. I don't think we see much changes on the offensive side. I mean, do you? I mean, if it's not broke, why fix it, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely nobody's changing unless somebody's injured. No, nothing's getting changed up top.
Nice. We agree. All right. So I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a game, man. It's gonna be a hell of a game for these midfields. I was looking at the record at Houston. I was worried at first. I mean, don't get me wrong. This team could still counter and could, you know, put us on our toes, on our heels. In a blink of an eye. But I don't know. I feel we got it. I don't feel they're dangerous enough. I think if they let us possess the ball, they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening. They're gonna be taken out of their game. They're gonna get frustrated. They're gonna try to come and run at us, and it's not their style. And then that's it. Uh, as far as what the scores might be, or who's gonna score, I mean, I think I can bet on one guy. Hopefully, we all bet on the same guy, right?
Oh yeah, Jonathan Dos Santos.
Yeah, Jonathan Soto's is gonna score a hat trick. I believe in him. I
Well,
wouldn't be surprised if Jonah gets one because they give him space once again. They might just get a good look at it.
I know since last game we could see he's not afraid to shoot the ball because he did, and it got people excited, but it didn't go in. But still, Jonathan, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Shoot that ball.
You get it, man. You get it.
Very expensive on my fantasy team. So
Give me damn points.
for real.
Cool, cool. So this might actually end up being a short one because I have somewhere to be. I think we covered quite a bit though, and I think everyone should feel pretty comfortable about this Houston game. This game against Houston. Let me see. Anything else I want to touch on? Oh yeah, thanks for the shout out, assholes. I was like, real quick shout out. I wasn't here. I felt bad, like nobody missed me. That's why I didn't invite any. That's why I didn't invite anybody for this midweek show. I did it by myself. Well, I needed Chewy.
Well, I mean, you did say you were gonna send us a video.
Nah,
Nothing.
yeah.
We didn't receive
Oh,
nothing.
come on, man. The conversations we had, and I can't tell you. I can't tell everyone. I can't talk about and and incriminate myself here on this podcast. You understand?
No, definitely. I mean, I do want to make sure we point something out. Um, After the game, there will be a Special Olympics unified game. So everybody, please stay after the game. I personally, I believe I am gonna stay. We're gonna see how many of the supporters. I mean, either way, it's their first. It's their first game. It's dope. It'll be this Friday. I don't believe you need a ticket if you're in there. I'm not sure if you do if you're not in there, but again, stay. It's gonna be pretty late because these games end what? I mean, we're playing at what time? Like at 8.
At 8 p.m.,
So this game is not gonna end till like 10:30.
10
So
o'clock.
my
I
God,
probably won't start running the game till
yeah, like
till
10:30,
10:30.
10:45. Oh my God. Okay, that's fine. Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't close till like 2 on Friday, so cool.
Hey man, that has become the spot. I want to make that like the official. Hey, hey, what's up, Buffalo Wild Wings? Anybody that works or you happen to own Buffalo Wild Wings? What's up with the sponsorship? That's what I want.
Yeah, one of the things I was telling Brian though, uh, it's not good to go right from the stadium, man. And I already told him, and I'm gonna say it out here, but at least for us, it's not that good to go right after the stadium because there's nowhere to sit. Everybody's there, which is cool and all, but we've been getting there 45 minutes after, and there's places to sit. All the supporters are barely getting there, so cool. We have no issues at 45 minutes after the game. It's great.
Nice, perfect. There you go. Good job, Chewy, throwing
Mike
everybody in.
gets there around that time too, so cool dude.
Yeah, yeah. Mike is a man. Mike is a fucking man. Yeah, dude. I mean, it sounds like we're already sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings, but that's a good spot. Like all these years, I've never really known where to go after the Galaxy even want to hang out and stuff. Little did I know that a lot of people actually go there and they have a cool happy hour. So definitely check it out. Say what's up. Shots on Chewy. Nah, don't quote me on that.
I'll
Chewy's gonna
just
fuck
use Eddie's card. It's all cool.
shit. You want to get embarrassed?
uh, your overdraft is open, so it's all good.
Yeah. You can use my black card.
Damn,
All
dude.
right, cool. So, time for the prediction game, huh?
Yeah.
Me, you.
I'll go first. I, I think, I think Houston is gonna come out strong. They're, they are very. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be very psyched up for the game. They're very confident on this game. We're still winning for sure, but I think it's only gonna be like a 2-1 because they're gonna come in pretty confident enough
I
to not
need
let
to
us go
start
too
going
far.
first. I need to start going first. I had to cut you off because it's the fucking third time you take my my prediction.
I didn't take it, man. I predicted
That is true.
it.
You're absolutely right. That's a good one because I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people think. Because I mean, at the end of the day, they're still undefeated. They're still doing something right.
Yeah.
You got your scores?
Yeah, 2-1.
I mean, your scorers, not your score. Sorry.
Who's
Who's-
scoring?
Yeah.
Um, for us, Slatan, uh, Slatan and Slatan, bro. Two Slatan and more than likely Manotas.
Man, he wants to go. Even wants to call the other one, huh?
Yeah, why not? Who's their probably their best player right now? I still think it's Manotas.
Actually, that Memo Rodriguez guy has. I think he's their leading scorer. I had it somewhere. I actually fucking ripped out the page and threw it away because I didn't even use most of the notes I wrote down. I was all mad at myself. Bryant actually sent me. He wanted to put his input. He was busy, but he still wanted to be heard here. So let me read this text message out loud. If I stutter or fuck up, I am sorry because I forever have sucked at reading out loud or in my head. I just suck at reading. Period. All right. LA Galaxy wins this one because of the way the last season ended versus the team. Oh fuck, we didn't even mention that.
Yeah, I don't think
uh,
nobody wants to
yeah,
mention that.
yeah, true. Dynamo don't seem to have too much offense, just like Philly. Yes, Houston's coming in hot with an undefeated record, but they've been against lower table teams. They haven't faced an offensive team like the Galaxy yet. Our central mids will dominate again. 4-1. Belcher might not start, so I'm guessing people gets a call right back. Do only he this is him botching it. So do only I'm just gonna read it the way he put it. Do only reason get scored on. Oh, he's missing
The yeah
the only reason we get scored on is because the back line will have a different starting back line. Goals from Slatan, Corona, Romain, and Steris if he starts. If he doesn't start, two from Slatan again. So
Nah,
that's
I mean, either way, I think Houston's gonna score one, uh, just because that partnership, uh, that guy Ellis, he's his footwork is fast. He has a fast feet and he can pass in the close situations. So I think that's gonna help him out a lot.
no, yeah, you're absolutely right. They might just catch us in one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, Brian's right. No, one of the reasons they can score. I mean, regardless, we're starting with a different back line. So that could be one reason. Maybe they'll catch us early. Maybe they'll take the lead just because they're not, used to playing with each other, and they are
Man,
they are a counter team.
and you know what the messed up part is? I think it's gonna come through Polenta's side. That's the worst part.
Oh, Chewy, you and your polenta beef, you gotta let it go, man.
No, I'm not even saying there's anything bad about him. It's just I really do think that they're gonna make him mess up.
We'll see. I believe in polenta, not like you. Fuck. What do I think? You know what? Fuck y'all. I'm gonna go 2-0. 2-0. They're gonna figure out a way for. I'm assuming. I think Gonzalez is gonna play. I'm just gonna assume he is. So I'm gonna say they're gonna figure out a way to play both of them, Stairs and Gonzalez, whether he plays outright or whether Gonzalez plays outright or Stairs plays outright. And I think we're gonna shut him out, man. I think we're so hot right now, and we're so high in confidence that if this man is supposed to be a stud, and I have to back up my word, which I said I believe in Schelotto, this man's supposed to be a stud, then that means our defense gets better, right? So we should shut out the last two teams. So that means we should shut out this team, right?
Should definitely
We should.
should.
But I think after this game, man. Oh, well, actually, my scores. Slatan, and I've been saying it, man, but this has got to be it. Corona's got to get its line. It's
It,
got to be it.
if Corona doesn't score on this one, yeah, like every other time you say it, it's not gonna be. Oh, I told you guys he was gonna score. Nah, yeah.
This is my last chance.
Yeah, this is your last chance to woo.
I told you.
After this is like, yeah, everybody scored one, bro. Yeah, le tocaba a él, you know.
Fuck, even Bingham scored already. Fucking A. Oh, man, that's pretty funny.
Stairs has two. Corona doesn't have one yet.
I know.
It's
I
one
think
of our
legit.
leading scorers.
I think legit needs a little confidence. I don't know. I just saw his last game. I saw a lot of this last game, and he kind of looked like invisible, dude.
Yeah, Zlatan was a little upset with him.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the
Yeah,
whole yelling thing.
Yeah, that wasn't that wasn't pretty.
No, I don't know. I don't want to get yelled at by a lion. I don't think anybody does.
Hell no, not at all.
See.
That roar is loud.
Oh yeah. Yes. I was in Coachella and I heard it. I was like, oh, fuck was that?
It's like
All
they
right.
put in Lion King over here again.
Well, I mean, Childish was playing.
Oh, there you go.
Alrighty. So this Friday, LA Galaxy. Let me start that again actually. I have it in front of me. Friday, April 19th, LA Galaxy take on the undefeated Houston Dynamo at 7:30 p.m. at Dignity Health Sports Park. If you're not making it to the match, they will be showing it at Univision, Unimas. I don't know why they put it like that because it's either one or the other, and that would mean Twitter, right, Chewy?
Yes. Well, Unimas is one and Univision Deportes is another. They're two different channels.
But they have it like they have it Univision and Unimas. They have it like that, so I don't know why. That's on the
Oh.
Galaxy side.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why. That's why I found it to be weird.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So if you guys do make it to the game, I heard ACB. According to, no, no, yes, it is fact. ACB Angel from Street from the Stand said that they will have free pizza and beer at the Angel City Brigade tailgate. So I might just go there, man. Free pizza and beer doesn't sound like a bad deal.
Damn, but we have to get there early. It's around the time I get from work.
just just take your stuff, man. You'll be good. That's still like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
There you go. That's what's up.
Oh,
So
yeah,
hopefully
mero.
you guys, yeah, hopefully you guys can make it out there. We do have stickers still. I gotta make sure that I don't forget them. And yeah, that about does it. Chewy, tell them where they can find you, sir.
You guys can find me on Twitter as Chavez JA, Chavez Ha, and on Instagram the same Chavez JA. Both social medias. Also, don't forget to follow the News Across the Galaxy Twitter and Instagram. Eddie?
Nice. Good shit, Chewy. I am on Twitter, Eddie Nags, all one word. On Instagram, I am Eddie underscore Nags. And I think that's about it, right? I don't have anything else. I mean, nothing else interesting.
No, not really. Not much interesting.
No.
Interesting. But yeah, just everybody listening, just make sure to check us out on all our social media platforms. We also have our podcast going out on Spotify, iTunes podcast, YouTube, Google Music, pretty much everywhere where you can find your podcast. We are there. We're also on video form almost every Sunday, unless the game is on Sunday. But pretty much every Sunday we're going to be there on video form,
Live.
live, where you can go ask us questions, where talk some shit to us, whatever you want.
Tell
Yeah.
us that we're fails.
I think we've heard that a lot already.
It's still, I hear that shit in person. I don't need YouTube to tell me.
Ya tenemos callo.
Oh yeah, you should see the comments on my Instagram. All right. Well, that pretty much does it here for us. Thank you everyone for listening, and we will see you guys Friday and watch the Galaxy get that dub.
Yes, sir.
We out. Keep on nagging.
Keep on nagging.